Strong Mom, welcome back. I'm Denise Chiriboga, founder and creator of Strong Mom. And after I had my 2 kids, I was so lucky that I had my in-laws who live so close to us that they came over every single night for 2 weeks after I had my kids, and they cooked us meals. I was so happy for that because there is nothing more important than getting nourishing home-cooked foods into a new mama's belly, if you know what I'm talking about. And if you're a ravenous mom, you need all the food that you can get. If you're a soon-to-be mom and you are planning out your freezer meals, your snacks, or if you are a mom looking for a gift to give a friend who's just had a baby, then you're in the right place. So today I'm talking about my 4, maybe 5. I'll tell you everything that I love to give to my new mom friends and some foods and drinks that I consumed after having my second baby. Because after my first baby, I was not a nutritionist yet, but I got smart. I became a holistic nutritionist, so I was ready to go after my second baby was born. By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly which nourishing drinks that you should be drinking every day, and some awesome snacks that not just lactating mothers can eat, but everybody can eat. And these were game changers for my mental health and my sanity and baby brain fog. The brain fog, the baby brain is real. So before we get to it, moms, I put out videos about nutrition, fitness for moms in pregnancy, postpartum, and beyond. So make sure to hit subscribe. Oh yeah, if you're looking for fitness videos, I got you covered too. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss another video from me again. And please leave a comment below and say hello. So come on to my kitchen and I'm gonna show you what I got. The biggest thing that helped me after having my second child was drinking bone broth. Yes, this liquid gold. I know breast milk is liquid gold, but this is mama's liquid gold. It was so important for me to have this on hand. So I recently just went to my butcher. I bought 10 carcasses, 10 chicken carcasses. So that's where they strip the meat off already and they just give you the bones. And actually there's surprisingly a lot of meat left on it. So I slow cook those for 24, 48 hours. And then after everything disintegrates and yeah, you still got bones in there, but you have this nourishing, mineral-rich bone broth. I have the recipe on a video, so I will put the link below as well so that you can make this for yourself. I will make big, huge batches. I got 2 slow cookers because that's how I roll. So I'll make the bone broth and then I will put them in mason jars like this. And I'm not talking store-bought stuff. So if you're thinking, oh, bone broth, I can go buy that. Don't buy it. First of all, if you're buying it from like a butcher or something that's like a reputable person who's putting it together for you, it's gonna cost you, seriously, I'm not joking, more than $10 for a bottle like this. That's insane to me. I'd rather make it myself. And don't go to your soup aisle or whatever in the grocery store because the bone broth they have there is probably just made with a whole bunch of dehydrated vegetables, some seasoning salts, and lots of salt and water. So that's not the stuff we're going for. We're actually going for this homemade stuff cooked with the bones. So slow cooking, simmering those bones. You're gonna get all those details in the video how to make this. But how it helps a mother who is, I drank it in pregnancy and in postpartum. So this bone broth is really great and rich in collagen. And if you, well, you could take off the jar, you could take the lid, I'm not gonna do that, but you'll see that some of it is like pretty jiggly at the top. So you scoop the fat off and then the jiggly portion, that is telling you that there is collagen in it. And collagen and gelatin is really important for postpartum healing when it comes to tissue healing. So if you're a mom who has had an episiotomy, you've had some tearing, maybe you've had a C-section, really good for helping to repair those injuries, that connective tissue. And also the biggest thing for me that I attribute drinking bone broth to, which by the way, I drank about a cup a day. So I would just heat some up in a cup in the microwave. You can heat it up over the stove and just sip that away. What I attribute drinking bone broth to was my mental clarity. After my first child, I was so in the brain. I was so in the fog. I had brain fog and I was in the clouds all the time. After my second child, I drank this stuff every day and I was just so mentally clear. I felt more with it. And I know a lot of people who say they actually have had improved memory, better memory, goes along with the mental clarity and just like boosting your mood. So this is a real big game changer for me. So make sure if you are going to make some, slow cook it and keep some in the freezer. Here's a quick freezer tip. Don't fill it up this high and freeze it because it's going to crack the jar. All those tips and the recipe in the link. Moms, let me know if you drank bone broth in pregnancy and postpartum, and if you noticed any benefits to your health. Okay, I'm so totally sitting on the island, and sometimes my kids do this and I tell them I don't like it, but I'm totally doing it today because I need to show you. So the next drink that I have and that I drank is Stinging Nettle Infusion. And you're like, what the heck is that? Okay, let's just call it what it is. Stinging Nettle Tea. And I want to show you what the nettles look like. That's why I'm like sitting on my island here. So this is what the nettles look like. Now, stinging nettle is actually a weed. Okay, so I'm a farm kid, and I remember being a kid and picking weeds out of the soybean field. And yes, stinging nettle is a weed. However, I don't want you going to look for stinging nettle weeds. I want you to just go to your health food store, and if you check out, usually in their supplement department, they'll have a herb section, dried herbs, and you'll find nettle. So I just have these. This is how I found it in the health food store. I'll just put 1 or 2 tablespoons in a mason jar, and then I'll make tea with it. I'll steep it. So I just have some boiling water, and I'm going to steep this overnight. Now, I know you're like, oh, I don't want to drink all the leaves. That's fine. I just don't have any tea bags. So if you have some plain tea bags that you can fill, or one of those, what do you call those, like little tea infusers, you can do that too. I just know that tomorrow I will just strain this and then I can drink it because ain't nobody drinking these leaves. All right, so nettle, I've got this. You can drink it cold or hot the next day once you strain all the little leaves out. You'll see that it's really, really dark green. And yes, you should be drinking, or you should be eating lots of greens. Eat greens like it's your day job. But in nettle is said to help with increasing lactation. So if you're a breastfeeding mama, this will be a good one. And also with iron absorption. So if you're somebody who, I've known some moms who have excessive bleeding after having their babies. If you have anemia or low iron, then this will definitely help you out as well. So nettle also helps with fatigue. And maybe that's why with my second child, I didn't have so much brain fog. All right, so it was this and the bone broth that helped me with the brain fog and get rid of that like hazy feeling. And mood, because seriously, I know we all need some help with our mood. B vitamins that are in lots of green leafy vegetables, nettle included, so will help with memory, mental clarity, mood, and it's quite relaxing when you sip it warm. So the taste, it's not bad. It just tastes green. And I've tasted some really bad green drinks, but this one is nothing. It's like, it just kind of tastes green. So it's not a bad flavor at all. I'm just gonna leave this on my counter overnight and then tomorrow strain it. And this, I am bringing over to my mama friend because she just had a little baby, Mia. So we are going to bring that over to her. All of these things I'm showing you today, we are bringing over to her. Let me know, were there any drinks that you made for yourself or maybe your family made? Maybe traditional drinks. I know my in-laws are from Ecuador and they always talked about some kind of like oat drink that they made. They never made it for me because I didn't really want it. I had myself covered with the drinks. But let us know below if you had any traditional drinks that any family member or you made for yourself after having your child. All right, so let's talk about food snacks. Okay, snacks. After having a baby, I was a ravenous mother. Yes, all I wanted to do was eat, and I prepared food, but I didn't prepare enough snacks. And so, yeah, mama, these are my lactation muffins. I call these my milkmaid muffins because they're made with some really, I gotta get the word straight, galactagogue foods, which are milk-producing foods for mamas. So, 2 of these galactagogue foods that help with lactation are oats. Yes, lots of oats in here, and oat flour, as well as fenugreek. Fenugreek, another herb. And what I did was I soaked the oats in the herbal tea, can't even taste it, and here are my lactation muffins, of course, complete with chocolate chips, because what mama doesn't like to eat chocolate chips? These are so good, and you don't even need to be a lactating mom to eat these, because my kids take them to school in their lunch, and I send one with my hubby too, and no lactation going on there. Let's talk about granola. Yes, all right, another thing that I eat a lot, and I take over to my new mama friends, is homemade granola. Quick, name everything that you see in here. Okay, So there is tons of stuff in here, and I do have the recipe on the blog and I'll link it below, but really it's not really a recipe. I just basically open up my pantry and look at all my stuff. And basically I pick out all of the seeds and grains that I have. So in my granola, it's usually oats, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds. What do you call that? Coconut, shredded coconut. I have hemp hearts. I have flax. I have cassia, which is toasted buckwheat. I have regular buckwheat. And there's one other thing. Hemp hearts, chia seeds, all this stuff in here. So really, it's not necessarily have to be a recipe. It can just be guidelines for how to make your granola. I love this one because it is so versatile. Yes, I can put whatever I want in it. I'll bake it. And here's the thing. Don't go buying the granola from the store because it's full of sugar and I don't even know, like oils. A lot of times oils because they'll roast their seeds and nuts in oil. So basically I put a little bit of coconut oil and maple syrup when I'm baking it and when I'm toasting everything. That's it. Why I love it is because you can eat this for breakfast. You can eat this for a snack. You can have this at your 3 a.m. Oh my gosh, I'm starving and I don't know what to eat snack. Seriously, and I've also made it into little, what do you call it, like peanut butter balls or nut butter balls. I have that recipe linked below as well because it's so easy. All you gotta do is add the nuts and a little bit of honey if you need some sweetness. And if you're like me, you want a little bit of chocolate, you can add that in too. So how we like to eat this for breakfast usually is parfaits with yogurt or kefir, sometime with some almond milk. Whatever you got, it's really easy. Sometimes I like to sprinkle it on pancakes as well. Again, you can get that recipe on my website. So mamas, these 2 drinks and 2 snacks are usually what I bring over to all my friends who have babies. However, there's always another couple things that I bring over. Cookies. All right, I have these sugar-free cookies just made with oats. Again, another lactation food. Oats and bananas, some mushed up bananas. Just Google a good recipe. I actually should put one together. Google a good recipe where it's an oatmeal, banana, chocolate chip cookie recipe. I'm sure you can find tons without any added sugar because the banana is sweet enough. And these are great new mama breastfeeding snacks too. Other things that I like to bring moms and can potentially bring moms that are freezer friendly, of course the cookies. Oh yes, and I always store my granola in the fridge. It lasts a long time. Pancakes, lactation pancakes. You can find the recipe on my blog as well. I'll put the link below. And those are freezer friendly, of course, because ain't no new mama got time to be cooking up pancakes in the morning. So you can just take them out of your plastic bag, whatever, you put them in your freezer and then pop it in the toaster. Done. Easy, quick breakfast for you and your kids. So I hope this video is giving you some ideas of what you can prepare before baby arrives or what you can bring over to a friend's house after she has her baby as well. And let us know, what are foods that you prepared in advance of your baby? What are snacks that you lived off of? These ones, I promise you, if you make these muffins, you are gonna live off these muffins. Let us know below if you have any recipes to share. We love sharing recipes. So hop on over to the Strong Mom community Facebook group where we will share all the recipes here and we'd like to hear yours too. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I hang out on Instagram all the time. You can find me at strongmom.ca. Come say hello and let us know what are the foods that you liked to eat after having your baby. What are the foods that you lived off of? And what are the drinks that you drank all the time? I'll see you